All right, guys, Batman or Superman?
I mean, Batman.
All right, I picked... Okay. Well, I mean, no, I was talking about for the first fight. That was the ending thing.
Oh.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Batman's gonna beat up a kid again.
I mean,
Control rod, perfect for stopping runaway vision.
have we started yet, or?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm Drunken Dan. Hello.
Gonna say you didn't do your usual intro.
Yeah. I'm thrown.
Trust
So,
me,
like-
my whole week is thrown off.
So you know how, like, Joker was added to Smash recently, right?
Yes.
And you know how Lupin the Third's mangaka died recently?
Yeah.
Do you think Nintendo assassinated him so then they could be all, hey, look, guys, the OG Phantom Thief is gone, but here, have Joker and his persona are based on Arsène Lupin?
I don't think so.
I don't think Nintendo is quite that powerful yet.
That's more like a Disney move.
I don't
Give it some
know, I
time.
think Atlas would do it. I think Atlas genuinely hates, like, the Japanese public enough that they'd kill him.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. Persona 5's entire moral of the story was, hey, Japan as a nation kind of sucks,
But it's okay.
but it's okay because
Because, I don't know. Persona 5 kind of has a bit of a weak ending, I feel.
it's not going to be okay. But you know, just don't think about it too much.
Don't think about it, it's okay. Everything's fine, they say as like, everything burns down around them.
So next fight, Batman or Superman against Swamp Thing.
Superman.
All right. So, go ahead. Go ahead. I know what you're gonna do.
So, Sabo, if I describe a fictional place, can you tell me what I'm talking about? So, it's a futuristic, city or fictional city in Africa that is hidden away from the general public by like force fields and cloaking devices and shit like that, where the indigenous people are also insanely xenophobic, but more highly advanced than any other comparable civilization on Earth. What am I talking about?
You could either be talking about Wakanda or Gorilla City.
Oh, fuck! Holy shit!
You got it in one.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what's something I thought about though, a little bit after we had our conversation and all that uncomfortableness, is Gorilla City. Gorillas don't live in huts; they actually just live in an actual city.
This is true. They don't have fucking loincloths and battle spears.
No, it's just a place of skyscrapers where gorillas live in.
They're just all gorillas.
So,
Yeah.
what does that tell you about Wakanda?
I mean, it tells you that the same guy who designed Resident Evil 5 was probably working on the Wakanda design.
Like they took inspiration from him.
Probably. I mean, man, it was just that awkward moment though last week, Sabo.
Yeah, it was just like, because we realized, because we were talking about like the stuff Marvel copied from DC, because it's honestly easier to find the Marvel ones than the DC ones, for better or for worse. But while we were in that train of thought, Train Man mentioned that, and then we just kind of had this awkward moment of just like, oh fuck, because neither one of us wanted to fucking like say it or.
But which came first?
Gorilla City by like a decade. It was
Which
like
made it worse.
Yeah, it's like the 50s that Gorilla City came out in.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
Wakanda
pretty much
and Black
every
Panther
time
were
we-
60s.
So far, almost every time that we've looked this up, that's kind of how it goes.
I mean,
So, yeah.
It probably
I mean,
helps that. It probably helps that DC is an older company, in
Yeah.
the sense that they also are like, what's the word?
Brain patterns are changing.
Well, they're like a conglomerate of so many other like smaller comic book companies, whereas like Marvel only really sort of started hitting its stride in the 60s.
They kind of like got around there, and some of them were also people that were former DC, so it's possible that some of them were even just like, I'm gonna make my own version of the character I wrote in the other company.
Like, actually, think about it. How
So it's
many
kind
like,
of like how like nowadays we have like all those old like AAA developers like going into the indie scene and just making the not version of their old character. or game.
Yeah. Actually, I'm thinking about it. Are there any like Marvel characters from before the '60s that are still running around or referenced today?
I don't
Namor.
know. Oh, Namor.
Oh,
yeah.
Namor, right? Because Namor is somehow in the from the '40s. Namor somehow predates Aquaman.
Yeah, and he's
Namor
the
and-
worst one.
And occasionally the original Human Torch, I guess.
Oh, right, the android.
Yes.
Yeah, those.
And I guess technically
Oh,
Captain
and, yeah, Cap. So 3 of them.
But I don't think Marvel was actually making Captain America. They just
No, I
kind of,
think
I think they acquired him.
yeah,
Yeah.
they just ended up getting ownership of the character. But,
But
yes, most of the Marvel originals I think only started in the '60s when Stan Lee started.
Yeah.
I know it's like it's technically a lie to claim that Stan Lee was responsible for all of it, but he was responsible for a lot of it.
Well, it's the combination. It's like the holy trinity of like Lee, Ditko, and Kirby.
Yeah.
They're like the 3 primarily responsible for sort of Marvel gaining traction in like the '60s, and then they all had kind of varying degrees of falling out. There's like a guy called SF Debris does like a rather interesting like sort of breakdown of like the rise and fall of comic books.
So to make the Green Lantern, so to make this continuity funnier, so I picked Superman versus Dr. Fate, and Dr. Fate reveals that apparently the Green Lantern Corps was dismantled by Superman. So, in the whole "I'm doing the right thing" bullshit that he was trying to spew, he literally took out Space Police.
Space cops. I mean,
Of course. I mean, they might be a threat to him.
to be fair, the Green Lanterns are kind of assholes.
Yeah, they are kind of incompetent. Or at least the Guardians are.
The Green Lanterns are basically like the non-jokey version of the Galactic Patrol in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Where it's like, they introduce Shaka, and it's like, what the fuck does he do when, like, base aliens are,
Ridiculously powerful.
comparatively, and he's, like, a human. But with
Actually,
a gun.
I'm pretty sure the human, like a lot of the human fighters could just kick his ass.
So it's like,
Yeah.
what do the Galactic Patrol actually do?
I love that you can actually have him as a master in Xenoverse 2, and then you just, like, shoot a gun.
He was like he had to kill Goku as a baby because once he grown past that he wouldn't be able to defeat a Saiyan child. That's how weak he is.
I mean,
he can't defeat, like,
He's
a human
I
martial
can
artist.
kill Goku as a baby, but not a 5-year-old.
well, that's because baby Goku was piss weak. It's not like baby Broly, who his power was maximum even then.
Yes. 10,000 even as a baby.
Yes.
Courted chaos.
Stronger than Bardock.
Be working together again. You must keep
Stronger than Nappa.
or the lords will impose it. If not through brain
Stronger than Nappa, but that's impossible. Nappa's the ultimate Super Saiyan.
I mean, Nappa was the ultimate
Oh.
threat right up
That-
until...
There goes
No.
Dr. Fate, stabbed through the chest
Bye.
and dead.
Yeah, I like how he
Goodbye.
just introduced Dr. Fate, who's always that kind of... Dr. Fate's always that weird character, because they clearly never in anything know what to do with him.
I
Like,
mean,
ever.
honestly, it
What
would be...
do-
Yeah. Like, what do you do with him?
It's the kind of Doctor Strange problem in Marvel. Where it's like, yeah, well, here's a magic guy who can do basically anything, and it's like, the only things that really actually challenge him are like extra-dimensional super demons like Dormammu, or I forget what Fate fights.
I don't remember.
Demons and shit. But it's like, yeah, so he can just do anything. So what does he do? Oh, nothing, I guess. Although at least DC has like magic users in the form of Constantine and Zatanna they can fall back on, who are not as omnipotent and all-powerful as Fate is.
Yeah, they're just relatively powerful.
They've
Like,
they've
for
got
a superhero.
gimmicks.
Yeah.
Can be over.
They're gimmick. They have a gimmick to them rather than like Dr. Fate. What's your gimmick? All of magic. Doctor Strange. What's your gimmick? All of magic.
Magic.
Dr. Sayers, what's your gimmick? I'm a monkey.
Where's Kara?
Ah, those timely Planet of the Apes jokes.
Taught me much about the nature of your powers.
It could be worse. But Yeah, honestly, they're like when you get mages like that can just do whatever, and there's no limit to how much magic they can just spew out of their asshole.
Yeah.
It
And then,
just
and then
kinda-
how many spells they can create to teleport away the magic they just spewed out their assholes.
like magic is stupid powerful even like in tabletop games, but like imagine if the fucking characters like if like your mage didn't have like you can only have so many spells a day and you can only prepare X amount.
Yeah.
Like just imagine how bullshit you'd be.
This is why magic.
It-
This is why magic always needs some level of restrictions to it. Like you need basic rules to say this is what you can and this is what you can't do.
Yeah, otherwise you just get stupid. And magic's already stupid.
Magic, we don't need to explain it.
A wizard did it.
Or voodoo. Why did the shark try and kill the Brody family? Well, because it was a voodoo shark, obviously.
Voodoo
God.
shark dude.
Wow. I didn't think I could hate you any more than I already did, Dan, but
I
I mean, you've somehow exceeded my expectations.
always do. Damn that Dan! How many times will he surpass his limits?
Unless I stop you.
But yeah. Kind of sucks the Lupin the Third guy died.
Yeah.
Especially since he is of that generation of Japanese creators who are like, yeah, my name is just bullshit.
I know
Sorry.
he actually that was his the name was his editors. He apparently never liked Monkey Punch.
No, he hated it, but they were just like, nope, too late.
You're
Yeah.
famous now, bitch!
I could feel him losing steam as we fought.
But I have an actual human name. We don't care, monkey.
Whatever you say, Monkey Punch. Later we will turn you into Monkey D. Luffy. Oh, hi, Supergirl. I forgot you're in this game. Strapped to a cross.
No, right? It's too bad considering they
Kind
marketed her so
of
much.
fitting that she's strapped to a cross then. Because it is Good Friday tomorrow, and you know I always wonder why it's called Good Friday, considering Jesus is like horribly tortured to death on that day.
I like you saying that as this fucking robot slowly putting a knife to her face.
I mean, it's basically what happened to Jesus.
Basically, it was a spirit.
But hey, it's Good Friday. It's okay. Crucifixion's nothing. It's not like probably the worst way you can actually be executed.
Well, she got out now.
That's good.
We're done with Damsel in Stress Supergirl for at least 5 minutes.
Well, maybe if she just gets hold of some pink kryptonite.
I mean, it was a pink blades. That's probably what it was.
Oh no. Sorry, Supergirl. Fucking pink kryptonite.
Isn't
As
there like a
opposed to the
kryptonite
other
color for
various
everything?
shades.
Huh?
Isn't there like a kryptonite color for every occasion?
Oh, fine. I'll go and look up all the variations of kryptonite.
And for fun,
We
just
didn't
tell us
ask-
their effects.
I mean, we didn't ask you to do that. We just said, isn't there a lot of kryptonite colors?
There
You're like, well, I guess
is
I'll have to look up every one. Fine.
every single piece. Okay, so yeah, we all know what green and red do, right?
Yeah.
All right. So then you got anti-kryptonite, which is harmless to Kryptonians but has the same effect as green on normal humans. Okay, and then X-kryptonite.
You said yourself
Uh,
the ship is controlled.
Harmless to Kryptonians, the mineral gives normal life forms superhuman powers, such as Supergirl's cat Streaky. Blue one. Oh, blue was the one that affects Bizarro. White kills all plant life from any world. What? Red-green kryptonite. Caused Superman to mutate, temporarily growing a third eye in the back of his head.
He
Oh,
becomes
man, I hate-
Daisy.
I hate when that happens. Gold kryptonite. Here it is. Gold kryptonite. Kryptonite affected by hot radiation, capable of permanent. It's permanent. Ability to permanently remove power. Well, permanent in quotations.
It's comic books. Nothing's permanent.
Red, green, blue, gold kryptonite. Oh, I see. It's just fucking Resident Evil rules now, isn't it?
You just fucking you put them in your inventory and you just merge them together.
Apparently. Power. You can super. A story in which Superman combines minerals to power an intelligence-expanding device. An explosion occurs and the hero split into two separate beings, Superman Red and Superman Blue. And then later on, Superman Yellow came out.
Oh, Brainiac's back.
Hey, Brainiac.
He's mad because they started controlling the ship, and now he's just mad. Oh no, Superman's in the chair and can't fight, and Batman's on the ground. There's no one else who could be here to fight. What's that you're saying? Supergirl? She's not allowed. Oh wait, she's actually allowed to do things. Holy shit, I spoke too soon for once. Who let you do things? That's illegal. Excuse me while I backhand you and then make Batman do all the work.
I mean,
Of course.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
we can only hope. Ah, here's Pink Kryptonite debuted.
Oh, yep. Hey, I called it. I fucking called it.
Didn't you play this game before?
I forgot this happens though. It's been
Oh.
I played this fucking mode like when the game first came out. I don't remember every little detail.
Be like, of course you called it. You know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Be like if I, you know, just decided, yeah, I know all the plot twists to Devil May Cry 5. I called them. Like, yeah, I mean, I could play the game like 700 times.
Yeah, but I actually didn't remember that this literally happens. I was just making a crack because of the writing.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
But no, I'm
It was
serious.
as bad as me guessing the plot twist to Get Out in the first 10 minutes. And just kind of spending the rest of my watching just going, yeah, okay, but when's the revelation, though? And
Oh,
they get-
God, remember, like, what was it? With, Kill la Kill, when we were both just, like, in the second episode, we looked at fucking, what's her we'll just call her Man-Face, it'll be easy, in Ryuko, and we're just like, they're siblings, aren't they? Because one's
Yeah.
missing a mom and one's missing a dad, and they have reverse color schemes and the same hair color and eye color.
Yeah. Man, we were right.
Didn't someone say,
two
like,
episodes.
no? Those 2 episodes, and then, like, half the series in, they reveal it.
Who was the fourth person we were watching that way? Because I know it was you, me, and Saber, and there was someone else.
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
I don't think it was Guntank.
Yeah.
It was Guntank. No, was it Guntank?
I don't
It might have
know.
been Guntank. It might have been Guntank.
Might have been. I can't remember.
Was it? No, I know Jermaine. Jermaine was mad because you didn't like it, but I don't think
It wasn't
actually watched it
Jermaine.
with him.
I think it
I-
was Guntank.
'Cause-
Because I think then I think after that we then watched Symphogear.
I'm pretty sure Jermaine I only ever actually had a voice thing with Jermaine once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I don't
after
think I don't think I ever voiced with Jermaine.
And then after that, it kind of became, man, I'm so mad. I went to this convention dressed as my OC and nobody recognized me.
It's like, yeah, you're dressed as your OC. Nobody knows your character.
It's like, everyone said I looked like Dante from the Devil May Cry series. It's like, well, you were wearing a red coat and you had a sword. Like, come on.
I mean, yeah, I would have thought that. Like, oh, it's a Dante of some sort.
It's a bad Dante costume.
Well, I mean, a bad Dante costume is just Virgil, isn't it? He is a bad Dante.
So, are you sure, just real quick, that you want to do the bad ending last?
Yes. I want to end on misery. So everyone else can be miserable too.
I do like the detail there.
No.
You know what? No, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna do Superman's one first, so we can make fun of it first, and then we have
Okay.
time to make fun of it during the good ending.
Okay.
Cause you know, otherwise we'll run out of time, or like it'll be over. We
time?
won't have enough time to make fun of it.
There's always time.
Well, all the cities are put back in their place because Superman can control the ship.
Man, that was easy.
Day saved. Thanks, Superman.
It'd be a
Okay,
shame
you're
if
gonna
he
go
just.
back to-
It'd be a shame if he just inexplicably was still evil because, you know, why have a redemption arc?
Okay,
That would be
you're
weird
gonna
and
go back to
stupid.
your cell now, right?
Brainiac's work
You're gonna not be evil anymore. You're not. I mean, come on.
save everyone. Some cities are still trapped in the collection. Others were lost.
Man,
The ship's memory.
you'd think so, but
Coast City.
I forget. Was Steve Blum the voice of Hal Jordan in the first game as well? Or was it just this one?
My family?
No, that was Adam Baldwin.
Oh,
You know, the guy from Firefly, and also Full Metal Jacket.
I know who Adam Baldwin is.
Okay, just making sure. Also, it's because he played Hal Jordan for the like 5 minutes that he was in Justice League.
Oh, right, it reminds me.
Oh yeah, here's where it starts. It's gonna go. All right, I'm gonna go kill Brainiac, and Batman's like, no,
Agreed that he should die. Can't.
you agree he should die.
We need him alive.
We need him alive for the rest of our cities. Like, wait, but Superman literally can control it. You saw this. He's actually Superman's right here. He's right. He can control it.
We could lose more cities.
And like leaving Brainiac alive has never benefited anyone.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but he's got a point here.
My favourite Brainiac moment from the Justice League show is, or the sort of DCAU, is when he and Darkseid team up,
Oh yeah,
and then after everything succeeded, Darkseid betrays him, and Brainiac is like, "You betrayed me." And Darkseid's
would you
response
do
is,
this?
Darkseid's response is, "It's what I do." It's like, yeah, I don't really know why.
oh, there it is. Gold kryptonite.
Stay down. Enough
I mean, permanent, as I said,
And he goes,
quotation
no,
marks.
yeah, enough exposure will depower him permanently,
Yeah.
according to Batman. All right, let's do Superman's first.
Which, you kind of question, if he had gold kryptonite all along, why is it only just now he's using it?
Because someone just told Ed Boon's team that gold kryptonite's a thing.
But like, you would have thought he'd have tried it in the first game, or he'd have just used it as soon as they captured him, thanks to real Superman at the end of the first.
Shh!
Oh,
Don't use logic here.
Like I said, they probably like
Just
someone probably told Ed Boon and his team, hey, there's gold kryptonite. Gold kryptonite?
I just imagine that Batman has like this, you know, like at his kitchen he has like, instead of a spice rack, a kryptonite rack. And then he calls up Alfred and it's like, okay, Alfred, what kryptonite will you be needing today, sir? The pink one? No, I think we're past that.
By the way, here we go. Everyone's fighting now. It's funny though, because like I said, he does have a point. Like, Superman's already used it. If they learn how to use it, why not just learn how to use it rather than keeping Brainiac, who has no reason to let the cities go, because he would never let you do it. You put him back on the ship, and he just starts the war again. Batman, I thought you were a genius.
I mean, bearing in mind, Batman is the guy who went dark in the DCAU, when Darkseid, you know, the guy who had invaded Earth previously and just been a general asshole, was like, hey guys, so this isn't a trap, but Brainiac's attacking and I need your help. Once again, not a trap.
And then Superman's like, this is a trap, we should
This
not go.
this is dumb. I don't like him. And Bruce is all, you're just mad because he you know, mind controlled you and killed your friend and did all of it and invaded the Earth, and I didn't do anything to help. Quit whining. It's like, bitch, you are hiding in your cave.
And because of this, you know, everyone didn't trust you for years, and your cousin got fucking captured by a government agency, and then a clone was made of her. Oh wait, that part wasn't in the series yet, I don't think.
No, but it's still like that case. So it's like, yeah, I don't really get why they decided that Batman had to like have this moral high ground.
When he honestly, Superman was right.
Yeah, because
They
it was
should
all
have stayed.
it
And
was a trap.
if they stayed home, then there wouldn't be Luthor Brainiac,
and
because
so-
Brainiac would still have his body.
And then probably wouldn't have been like the finale of Justice League, because then Darkseid wouldn't have got exploded and have to then come back for revenge.
Exactly.
I mean, he probably would have come back anyway, but probably would have been less inclined to just go full warpath, haha, fuck everything.
Loser. Just remember, that was what Brainiac said the first time Superman beat him up. He just looks at him and goes, loser.
I mean,
Shouldn't have come back, Hal.
I still love that.
Sounds about right.
Wait, hold on. Aquaman's suddenly helping Superman, but there was literally no reason for this to make sense.
I mean, at this point it's like, fuck it.
Yeah, literally, that's what's going on here. Oh, there we go, Supergirl now getting in distress again. Aha! You can't beat me, Black Adam. But it's a shame that there's no man with no powers to fight me instead.
I mean,
Batman knew
it's a shame there's no Billy Batson to fight him instead.
Yeah, his brains are fried.
He died as he lived, with a melting brain.
Yeah. Well, there goes the Green Lantern.
Oh well, and nothing of value was lost.
It's true.
Cal, stop! These are your friends!
My friends
Oh.
should be helping me instead of standing in my way.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, now Supergirl's getting strangled. It's been 2 seconds. She needs to get strangled again.
Man, you know what? I miss the days when nobody knew who the fuck Thanos was. When he was just some no-name hack Darkseid clone that only like weirdos would ever go, yeah, man, Thanos is so cool though.
I like how they completely changed Thanos' character for the MCU.
But then it's like, man, everyone's like, oh man, Thanos is the best villain. It's like, bitch! I remember back when Thanos' entire motivation was like, yo, death is hot though. I'ma smash that.
I like how they just looked at that like, this motivation's fucking stupid. And then they made it, the motivation still dumb, they just changed it. Because like, well, there's only so much room in the universe. Thanos, I'm not fucking smart. And even I'm like, bitch, it's ever expanding. What the fuck?
I mean,
Who
also,
the fuck told you? Where did you get your education, weird, not new god?
also, fucking every species seems to have like perpetual energy. Like fucking Iron Man, in a cave with a box of scraps made a generator that like could power a city. So like,
But he uses it to power a suit of armor.
well, I mean, the sensible choice. Like fuck humanity. But my point is still that like. That was just a random human on a shithole, a random human on this shithole planet. Like, what can all those like crazy aliens do? Like the Nova Corps or the fucking Asgardians or Ego, the Living Planet. He did some cool stuff before he, got
Died.
exploded. But my point is, it's like Thanos was clearly wrong and stupid with that.
I can't forgive you
Yeah.
this time.
Hell, even if we were to say like, oh, in
But
this
like-
one it doesn't expand. It's like, but you could just literally expand the universe, add more resources. You
But
could
the
do all
thing
kinds of
is,
stuff.
right? Even that doesn't work because fucking magic exists.
Yeah.
And it's like, oops. But my point, I think I could honestly sympathize more if Thanos' entire goal was just to get laid. Where it's
Yeah.
still like dumb, but at least I could go, yeah, I guess if you're really into skeletons.
Necrophiliacs be like,
I mean, any hole's a goal, and there's a lot of holes on Death. I'll give.
as Superman chases around Supergirl with Wonder Woman.
I mean,
Well, I gotta fight her first, and then we fight the true final boss, Batman.
She let us fight to it.
but it's okay. He's got gas grenades.
Of course it isn't.
Well, this is the bad ending, so Batman's gonna lose in this one. I will do
It's
the
okay,
good
though,
ending
it's-
next.
Diana.
His mother's name is Martha.
Believe you'd turn on.
Why did you say that name?
Why did you say that thing? I like how it also only works if Superman is the kind of guy who just calls his parents by their first names.
Yeah.
Where it's like, could have just like, who really goes around and does that?
Fight against him.
Where it's like, this is serious. I need to save Martha. Like, you mean your mom?
You are.
Yeah, that.
You only say that if like you hate your parents.
Which is like, it doesn't even work because every other time he's ever addressed her, it's been as his mother. Like, he's never once called her Martha except in that very specific scene where he very specifically had to because it's the only way he wouldn't die.
He knew.
Yeah, that's his other superpower, the ability to read the script.
I thought that was a Deadpool power.
I mean, it can
But
be
Deadpool can
both.
only read the script. No, Deadpool can only read the script if it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know, Batman can just read the script and like instinctively know how to come out on top.
Why did you say that name? Man, thank fuck they do share a name though.
Yeah, otherwise Superman would have died.
Yeah.
I like how
You're
in that
killing
movie,
Martha. I don't know who that is, nor do I care. Goodbye.
I love how,
Superman.
I love how the only character in that movie that acts like a superhero is Wonder Woman. She's the only one who acts like her character.
I don't know. Perry White acts like Perry White is my superhero. Hey, like I was saying this before, I'll say again. The best parts about Batman vs Superman are Perry White and Alfred,
Red Sun.
because all they do is just sit and make fun of everyone else. And it's like I can sympathise with these people. They hate everyone too.
They weren't even reading the script. That was just the actors.
Yeah. It's like I could get behind that. I know what that's like. It just kind of stuck working for someone who realises a complete fucking tool. Seriously, Master Bruce, you branded them.
I like this. Fighting on the same side. It felt like old times, but I guess we both know it would end this way. Yeah,
I miss-
this is what happens when you have a terrible story.
I miss the people we used to be. Yeah, punch.
Yep. And they're even like, oh, it was a good memory. It's like, huh, if only this was a well-written story. Oh yeah, there we go. I missed the people we were then.
Yeah, I do too. And then punch.
Yeah, yep. Exactly like that.
So I've been making fun of that for ages. It's like, sorry.
Well,
Like, it
time
just
to
kind
beat
of
a Batman.
It just sums up everything. Where it's like, yeah, we don't really have a reason to be doing this. Yeah, but fuck it, right? Punch.
But Ed Boon doesn't really like Superman,
But
and we had to
fuck
make
it.
him be evil.
But fuck it, Evo 2018 though.
God.
Oh well.
Fuck, wrong button. Fuck. God. Injustice's story is fucking garbo.
Well, it's dead now, probably, maybe. Okay,
Well,
it's
well, we gotta still do the other ending after I beat up Batman.
dead until Injustice Free.
Yeah. So, like a couple years after, was it Mortal Kombat Ronda Rousey edition?
Do you ever find it staggering that Randy Pitchford still has a job?
Oh, that reminds me. There was a fucking post I saw today where Randy's like, "Yeah, well, you don't know what Steam has done to our company," and it's like,
Bitch, what have you done to your company?
"What have you done to other companies?" I think Sega and that poor third wheel you bought would like to have a word with you for a while.
Don't forget, amongst that Alien Colonial Marines thing.
That's what I'm referencing.
Yeah, I know, but among that, they were also helping push out Duke Nukem Forever, because, you know, that was such a great
yeah.
as well. But all I'm saying is that fucking Randy Pitchford is borderline criminal.
Yeah.
Borderline nothing. It's just waiting to be officially confirmation.
Yeah. Right now we can only say allegedly.
We can only say allegedly the pornography on the hard drive was child pornography. But we can say we can't say it was pornography though.
Yes.
That has been confirmed.
I guess he was getting randy with it.
Yeah, he was. That's his greatest magic trick, trying to make the flash drive disappear. Oh well. I'm sure Borderlands 3 will sell. Which is a bit of a shame, but what can you do?
Oh, I here's the scene where like, yeah, go ahead, Clark, kill me, show me what a villain looks like, and then he's like, wait, no, if I kill him, he'll be a martyr. It's that scene.
Why don't you just kill him and then say Brainiac did
He died.
it?
Yeah, he died in the Brainiac fight.
Like, not hard. It's like when they say, oh, we can't kill Joker because then he'd be a martyr. No, you could just say, oh, a random cop just shot him in the face.
He wouldn't even be a martyr, too. That's the dumb thing.
It's like, oh, you'd piss off Harley Quinn. You'd piss off Harley Quinn. You piss off Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn for like a week.
Yeah, but like, then worst case, they can just shoot her too. She's killed a bunch of people.
She's like she's like mad for like a week before she gets over and starts fucking Poison Ivy.
I mean, at least Poison Ivy's a psychopath too, but at least she's not like killing everyone like Joker is.
Yeah.
And killing everyone because some dude some dude like made fun of him because of his stupid sign.
The remaining cities have been restored.
Oh, here we go. The remaining cities have been restored, and the Earth is at peace with this brainwashing.
Wow. I mean, you can't. I mean, there's no. I mean, if everyone has the same mind, then of course there's peace. It's the entire plot to Gunsword.
I'll have a legion whose power rivals the
Except for the whole that would actually kill everyone because everyone having the same mind was going to be the mind of a complete psychopath. But you know,
Well, he at least pretended to be.
nobody in the show like ever seemed to realize this.
Yeah, there he is, brainwashed Batman.
Well, the problem with the Gunsword example is that nobody in the show who wasn't already on his side knew what his plan was until like the final episode.
going to be.
And then everyone who did know was like, "Man, that's dumb. You're dumb." And Vaughn was all, I don't care what your plan is. Die, 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 die."
He's like, it's like I was going to kill you anyway.
In loving memory of Miguel Parra, we miss you. That's how it's. That's how.
Don't miss him that. Can't miss him that much then.
In loving memory with this fucking trite story. Alright, now let's go for the other ending. Oh, god damn.
I miss the people we used to be, Dan.
Alright, let me just go punch you real quick.
Oh,
Here we go. Batman, Superman, The Choice. Okay, let me skip the movie. Why do you always take 2 years to skip the movie? Hey, audience, this is what you get to see. You don't get to see every time because I edit it out. Me waiting to be able to do this. Here we go. Batman. Now it's time for the Batman ending. Wait, does this cutscene play out the same or does it change any?
I think there's like slight change at the end.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The other one's Absolute Power for if you're Superman. This one's just called Absolute Justice. Oh yeah, this is all the same. We can just skip this then. Alright, let's get to the fight. If we first fight Aquaman.
Oh,
Because,
right.
you know,
Speaking of
Aquaman is just suddenly, you know, bad
Speaking
because
of
why not?
unlimited power, though, Rise of Skull.
I am back!
Yeah.
We ran out of villains because we killed the other ones in the last movie. It's
What
my
other
turn to come back.
villains? It's literally only been him.
We killed the one that we were supposed to set up in the last movie.
There was Discount Palpy anyway.
It's still
Fuck
dead.
me. If the plan is actually to resurrect Palpatine, I swear to fucking God.
Let's bring back Palpatine!
Then, like, I will never, ever, ever buy anything Star Wars ever again. Because,
I'll
goddamn.
hold you to that. I'll hold you to that, motherfucker.
Like, if we actually start doing legit resurrections, then it's
You know,
like,
my-
fuck everything.
Well, you always gotta resurrect characters when you run out of stuff. That's why they resurrected Char.
I mean, but then they just remade Shah anyway, like 20 times.
Yeah, no, I'm just making fun of the fact that they did actually at least have the balls to kill him and let him be dead.
For now.
And Amuro the same still. Well, they had Unicorn literally confirm, yeah, they're fucking dead.
Tired of fighting you, Arthur.
I wouldn't, as I said, for now. You can still get mileage out of Shah and Amuro. So
I mean, they're still gonna put them in merchandise, because they do that. See, Japan realized people will buy characters that are dead. And then Flash cold cocks Wonder Woman.
Batman knew they'd
And then, you know, it's not gonna matter, because in like 2 seconds, these two are gonna get knocked out by Superman while Batman's sticking around fighting Black Adam. Because, you know, this is what I want. There is no escape. I have a grappling hook, you dumbass!
You wish to fall,
I mean,
so be it.
but there's no escape.
Oh no, you dropped me! Whatever will I do? I don't have grappling hooks, a jet, all kinds of dumb
I
shit.
was gonna say, doesn't he just have his bat jet that he can summon at any time?
And also his cape that allows him to glide.
Probably at this point a jetpack.
He just used the cape.
Man, at least
He
Terry
glided
had
with the
rocket
cape.
boots.
That's because Terry McGinnis is the best Batman.
You'd have to capture me, Batman.
I like
I-
Azrael as Batman.
Last time.
No one likes Azrael as Batman.
I know.
He was kind of cool, I guess.
Until they,
No.
he was like, what? He was a whatever, and then they just made him a total psycho.
That's what you do.
And then they were like,
Whenever you have a whatever, you make him a psychopath. Just look at Hal Jordan.
or Cassandra Cain.
But she was never a whatever. They just decided to make her a psychopath. But it was okay. It was because drugs.
Drugs are bad.
Drugs made her evil, be able to speak very coherently, and also write in Arabic. Never forget this, because I won't, and I'll never forgive it.
I mean,
Just like I'll never forgive New 52.
why not? Why? Why has New 52 done that you hate so much?
Oh, it's just a piece of shit is all.
Ah. I thought there was like some sort of specific moment.
No, it's just a lot of everything. Batman doesn't kill people. Let me use my guns and rocket launcher, though.
I mean, Batman doesn't kill people except all those people he like runs over with the Batmobile or shoots with the 50 cows on the Batplane or
Nah, they're fine.
all those people he got killed in Batman vs Superman because he branded them with the Bat brand. And it's like, man,
Yeah.
he really takes merchandising seriously in that movie.
He really does. How can they sell toys if they don't brand them? Like, come on.
I mean, I
He is a
honestly,
businessman.
I thought that would be like Disney shtick first, where they like physically brand people to say that they're part of the Disney Corporation.
Yeah, but remember, Batman is a businessman. He knows. He knows what he's doing.
He's actually a good businessman because he can like fucking divert funds to build a floating orbital death platform from Wayne Tech Industries and nobody notices.
Nobody seems to
Or
notice or
various
care.
various high-tech versions of his spat suit that he only uses on special occasions.
But I mean, like the $1 trillion he had to like abscond with in order to build the Watchtower, that one accountant at Wayne Tech went, hang on a second,
Don't forget, he not only paid for the Watchtower, but also the jet that they use.
and also the giant death cannon on the Watchtower.
And the second version of the Watchtower. And all of its, like, various shit that's put into it. Including a cafeteria, and beds, and, like, rooms, and all this shit for everybody.
And teleporters.
Yes. Well, time to beat up Wonder Woman.
I mean, if there was ever a woman who had it coming, it's this version of Wonder Woman, is all I'm saying.
You're right. Because this version of Wonder Woman might as well just be called anything other than Wonder Woman.
She might as well just be called Cunt, let's be fair.
Yeah, she is
Just-
Wonder Woman in name only.
I mean, what's worse, this Wonder Woman or Flashpoint Wonder Woman?
Well, I guess this Wonder Woman never, like, directly just murdered 7 children.
Probably did. We just didn't
Well,
see
she
it.
didn't do it on screen.
Yeah.
And also, I guess she didn't just kind of fuck Aquaman and then kill his wife in this version.
And then kill his wife and then declare war on
And
humanity.
then mail the head to him and then say it's war. And it's like, what the fuck, bitch? Pissed at your cornflakes.
So
I guess
yeah,
probably
I mean,
Ares, actually.
What is it with all these these fucking things where it's like, let's make evil Wonder Woman and Superman? Like, seriously, what the fuck?
Because they are the strongest and the greatest, and therefore we show that even the strongest and the greatest are susceptible to the evils of arrogance. Or some shit,
wouldn't
I
it-
don't fucking know.
But like, out of all the heroes, out of the big three, Batman is the one I feel like would be the most likely to just go completely fucking bonkers.
I mean,
'Cause he's already kind of bonkers.
see, this is why my favorite superheroes are like giant.
And they actually, I don't think they've ever done a Batman evil story unless he's like paired up with other ones. Like, already paired up with evil Batman and other, like, evil Wonder Woman and Superman.
I mean,
And then usually, if they have any of them get converted, he's the one that gets converted back.
I can't think of any off the top of my head that's not like real Elseworld stuff. Like, oh, Batman and Joker are the same person in this universe or something,
Right.
which I'm pretty sure was one. Or it's like, it was like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing.
Because let's never forget, in the Jason Todd story, Batman was going to actually kill the Joker, and Superman had to stop him.
I mean,
It took Superman to stop him. Oh, but there it is again. There's the punch.
I miss the people who used to be. I do too. Punch.
You can't
It's just every time it happens, a piece of me
I should record that like separate without our audio, like another time, and just like put it on Twitter as like just like one of those like quick clips. The fucking I miss what it used to be. Me too. Punch.
Yeah.
Why? Who wrote this crap?
Favorite superhero is a giant 300-foot radioactive dinosaur. Don't get any of this muscle fuss. It's just like, yeah, sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad, sometimes he's neither. Doesn't matter. And the one time they were going to do like a Bride of Godzilla movie, they pulled the plug on that one. Especially since from the fucking synopsis I read, that was weird. It involved like a naked robot lady based on a scientist's dead daughter. Yeah, who then like implied that she and Godzilla went to a cave and had foreplay, and then turned out she was a hydrogen bomb and exploded. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you can see why it didn't get made.
What? This sounds great. This sounds like all my favorite fan fictions.
I mean, that was the 50s for you, man.
What
You know,
about
I just
Batman
I
was
realized
gonna fight
something.
Godzilla?
I'm pretty sure that was fake.
Ah,
I could beat him. I prepared the perfect punch to knock him out.
I mean, Godzilla fighting Marvel comic characters makes more sense considering he was like part of Marvel for a brief time.
Yeah.
And so
A
was
lot
like,
of things. A lot of like. So it was like. Was it Transformers and GI Joe?
well, yeah, sort of. They were like a separate line, but they were under the Marvel brand, and then they separated. Godzilla was like directly part of Marvel, though. Like, he did appear in other characters' titles, and that's also where the Ronin Warrior thing came from, where it was like Brave Raiden and who else was a part of that?
Combatler,
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
Battler.
and basically all the classic robots.
Yeah.
Guy King as well. That was it.
Yes,
The
Guy.
great go go go.
Because I don't think the Mazingers were though, were they?
No, that was Tranzor Z.
Yeah.
You know,
even without my powers, the Phantom Zone
So it was
can't-
Gedo, Raiden, and Guy King were the ones that were like the primary three, I think. And yeah, Combatler.
You know, I like how he's putting in the Phantom Zone. I was like, I can put him in the Phantom Zone. Thankfully, now I have a new Kryptonian I can use as my muscle.
family, Kara.
We still are.
I mean,
Someday you'll see that.
basically, he's just Batman is just Norman Osborn with the Sentry in this scene.
Yeah. Some of the facial like expressions and like some of the looks that they give are like supposed to be dramatic, but I'm just like kind of snickering. They just did one with Superman where he like looks behind his shoulder and just like the eye just looks really funny to me.
People hope. You made them fear it.
That symbol's meaning is up to the person who wears it.
Ugh.
When Clark and I found
But yeah, we're almost done.
we didn't govern people. We protected them, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Are you?
They're
Are you
having a
really?
conversation where basically Batman forms the Justice League again and recruits Supergirl.
So what were they doing the last time? Just like the We Hate Superman League?
Yes.
Just didn't really have one. It was just like Batman like had like 3 people he was friends with, and that was it. He removed a lot of people from his contacts. There it is, in loving memory of blah blah blah, and then and that
The
is
end.
Injustice 2. And then there wasn't another Injustice game until there was.
I'm sure we'll get there eventually.
I mean, the game sold really well, so it's gonna happen.
You know, we can also do movie tie-ins.
I can't wait for them to have Ronda Rousey voice one of the characters. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
That really bothered you, didn't it?
Yes.
It's one of those things where it's like it is kind of glorifying a scumbag person. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's that
Yeah,
kind of
it
thing
really
where
is.
where I hate to be the person who says this, but if she was a man, she would not have gotten work.
Yeah. And that's why she's a TERF. But and hell, like she can't even act. Even if I'm not gonna get into like the whole issues with her being a piece of shit, she can't act. And you're gonna put her behind a microphone, and voice acting is fucking hard, man. Like, she can't like just do regular microphone work when you could see her physically. Now you want to put her behind a character's voice and say, "Oh yeah, voice act this." No, she can't do it. And that's without her just being a piece of shit scumbag of a person.
So yeah.
So, yeah, I am pissed about it, and yeah, and like, this isn't a hyperbole or, oh, I'll buy it used. No, I refuse to ever buy or play that Mortal Kombat game.
Ah, well. Maybe MK12 will be better. Or maybe MK is dead.
Nah, it'll sell well. It's
Good
gonna do
times are
well. It'll
over.
sell. It'll do fine. It's a part of a popular series. It's gonna do fine, and it'll sell well. They'll have a bunch of DLC characters, some old returning characters, some weird shit, and then they'll make Injustice 3, and then it'll just be that. It'll be Injustice, then it'll be Mortal Kombat, then Injustice, Mortal Kombat, then Injustice for the rest of the time. Or at least until they stop selling.
Man, it's kind of hilarious though. That, like one of the like few characters they actually kill for like that would them playable potential characters was Shazam, who's now gone on to probably have like the highest rated DC movie since Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at the
But
time.
Yeah, so it's
I'm-
like the one that they could probably cash in on.
they won't just bullshit him to come back if they
Well.
want to use him again.
Just use a different boy and then say, yeah, Shazam gave this kid the powers. Sorry, Billy.
Oh, that wasn't Billy. It was William.
No, just get Freddy.
Freddie
Well,
Batson.
They'll get Mary because
No, it's
they
Freddie
need more
Fraction.
female heroines.
Yeah, true. Then they can have her. Then they can have her, or and have
She's not as marketable, so they'll
Well, then
they'll,
she
bring
can.
back a
Well, then
Shazam.
she can walk in and find Darkseid chilling on her couch. Yeah, I just wrote the plot of Injustice 3.
She
Mary
did.
Mo.
No, the plot of
Harry
Injustice
Marvel
3,
finds it.
they open up the Phantom Zone, Superman comes out, and he's just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be evil right now, and then they fight Darkseid or whatever big bad, and then he's like, aha, I'm gonna be evil again, and then they fight him, and then Batman saves the day with his big bat dick, waving it all over the place, as everyone else just goes, oh my god, Batman, you're the coolest.
Because I always found it
Yeah,
odd how
they could just go back to the first Earth where like nobody's evil and nobody's dead.
But then it would be just justice, not injustice.
Well, make up some other in. Like
But like, what I never got is that they just kind of put Darkseid in the game as day one DLC. I was like, but why though? Like, he's just kind of there. It just feels a bit odd that you have Darkseid, who is the kind of biggest, most consistent deal in DC. Because like, yeah, you have shit like Anti-Monitor, but fuck me, Anti-Monitor's never getting in the game.
Oh, so he only shows up every now and again, every couple dozen years.
just wait until CW does their thing this year, and then
They're not
people will care about the Anti-Monitor again.
Oh, they're not using Anti-Monitor, are they?
Well, they use Monitor, so they might use Anti-Monitor.
They might use him at some point, because I mean...
I mean, they're doing the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
fucking.
I know they used the Anti-Monitor in the fucking Green Lantern cartoon that was a couple years ago. The CG one. I know that they had
Oh,
him
yeah.
in it.
The one that was with the Young Justice. That didn't get a revival, though.
Oh yeah, it won't. It was okay, so
It was okay,
no one's really
but, you know.
clamoring for it versus like Young Justice, which was really good. Like if Green Lantern was aired not so close to Young Justice, I probably wouldn't have watched as much as I did. Like it would be like one of those shows I would have watched if it was on, but because it came around Young Justice, I just kind of watched it because it was near Young Justice. It was one of those shows. And Beware the Batman, I actively avoided.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
That show did so poorly, it became a tax write-off. That you will never see it again. unless you actively look for it online. That's not a joke.
I wonder why. I mean, people liked Batman. People
But-
like Batman Brave and the Bold.
Not no, but that's because they cancelled Brave and the Bold for Beware the Batman.
Oh.
And Beware the Batman was done by the same people that did The Batman. Which some people will say, oh no, that was actually good. And I'm like, no, it was never good.
It was better than... It was the third best Batman cartoon.
Third best.
Yeah.
But we have the regular one, we have Beyond, and we have Brave and the Bold.
I
It can't
count
be.
Beyond as part of the regular one. Because they are like sequential, because it's like lumped together as the DCAU all together, right?
Yeah, but it's still its own show.
I guess. Okay, fourth.
Let's see, what are the other ones? Are we only
Brave
doing
and
animated?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the other ones? Then we
Is
go
it-
into like the six. You know what? No, I'll still
I'm
say
pretty
I
sure
enjoy
the
the
joke is that
60s
it's
more.
the last one.
No.
60s wasn't
it's-
animated.
No, there was a 60s animated one.
And I know there was Super
That-
Friends, but I don't know if there was a Batman one.
I know there was a
I-
60s or a 70s animated Batman one
I don't
that was
think-
kind
I
of
don't
like
think
in that
they've-
same vein.
I think it was based on Super Friends and it wasn't just Batman.
No, there was one that was just Batman. But
I think you're making
so we
that
can
up.
bump. No, I do think that there was one. I'm pretty sure there was one like in the 60s or the 70s that wasn't Super Friends. I just don't remember the name. I'm pretty sure there was one.
Well, let me have a look. So,
Yeah, look it up real quick because I could be missing. I could be.
so from the
getting these mixed up.
70s, there was Super Friends, the all-new Super Friends Hour, a challenge with the Super Friends, the world's greatest Super Friends, Super Friends, the legendary Superpowers show, and the Superpowers team, Galactic Guardians, and then
Jeez.
yeah.
There was also a Teen Titans show back then too.
Oh, here it is. For a
There was
year,
Teen
the
Titans
New
shorts.
Adventures of Batman, which was run for a year and then jumped straight to 1992 to 2000.
Yeah, it was kind of like in a similar vein. It's where that clip that you've probably seen, like the one that's like the overly animated. It's no laughing matter, Robin. But I've never actually watched it. But I don't like the Batman enough to where I'll bump it down to another place and then end it with Beware the Batman. Which, to be fair, I never watched Beware the Batman, which I already said, but it was the same creator as the Batman, and it did worse than the Batman in ratings, so I'm going to assume it was probably worse. Actually, I think I know what probably killed it. So, the Batman wasn't very good, but it used a lot of the old classic characters, but then just, completely just said, like, let's just make them different. Like, let's just make Joker Jamaican, because why not? I think what might have happened was, so they didn't want to use the more established villains. They wanted to use the weird, obscure shit, like that one guy who's a frog. So I think because they didn't have, like, any of the actual named characters that people gave a shit about, nobody really cared to watch it. Because you can sell Batman anything if you, like, slap Joker or someone like that on the cover.
I mean, you'd sell anything if you slapped Batman. I remember when I watched the film Justice League Dark, and I was like,
No, because remember, where the Batman bombed. So you have to have Batman, and you got to have one of the iconic ones or the Joker, and then you'll sell. I mean, Injustice literally put Joker in just to have Joker in it.
That being said,
Just to
the
sell
other thing it
copies.
could have been with Beware the Batman is at that point, like, Batman had basically been on TV non-stop for like 20 years.
Well, no, there's actually a couple of years of a gap before Beware the Batman came out, because it was like several years after Brave and the Bold was canceled, and Brave and the Bold does reference it, like, because they knew it was in production, but they just changed it. Instead of a CGI Batman cartoon, they said a CGI Batgirl cartoon, where they joked, where Batman's like, finally, I got Brave and the Bold canceled. And then it's like, oh, let's see the new show, and it's the CGI Batgirl, and then he's mad, and he's like, oh, I miss Brave and the Bold.
Almost exactly what happened.
Yes. Brave and the Bold was too good for this sinful earth.
Although its final episode is pretty, like, vitriolic.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're just like,
That was-
you did this. And
It's
like,
true though.
So how much of the
It-
game is left at this point?
Oh, the game ended. I'm actually just looking at the character custom thing because we were still talking.
I thought, man, this like ending's going on a lot longer than I thought it did.
No, it's been over for a few minutes.
Oh,
So that's in Injustice. Tune in next week when we figure out what to play, I guess.
why are you still here? Go! The show's over. Go!
There was never a show to begin with.
Yeah, true.
Say goodbye, Sabo.
Bye.